either. Mr. English is back with another innovative video about Ielts reading module. In this video you will learn 9 bands tips and tricks about reading module. Watch this video till end and give your feedback by the end of the video.
Again, I'm gonna talk about true, false, not given. It's Ielts reading. These questions are very tricky, and I've observed that students in their exams, they are unable to attempt these questions. Sometimes it's because of the time mismanagement, but quite often just due to their poor understanding related to these questions. So first of all, let's find what is the true. The true is if the statement agrees with the information, agreeing with the information. For example, this question number 31 statement, if it's found in the passage, then it will be considered true. If there will be a contradiction in this statement and this passage or the source passage information, then it would be false. And if there is a new information found related to this question statement, then it would be considered as a not given. All right, let's go ahead. That how the scanning will help us. First of all, understand the questions. Okay, if sometime you find a typical question just like 31st is, for example, how typical it is, because the writer is already giving you a clue about the place in the source passage. For example, in the example of suggested periodic teaching in the 4th paragraph, so now it's clear the answer would be in the 4th paragraph. The only variable that changes is the music. Okay, it is talking about the only variable. I mean, there is only one variable that changes, and that is music. If it is agreeing, then it's true. If contradiction is there, then it's false. And if there is no information about suggested periodic teaching or variables or like, then it will be not given. Let's move ahead to the paragraph number 4. Okay, and if you find the paragraph number 4, this is paragraph number 4. So let's find the suggested periodic approach to for language learning provides a good illustration. So it means little relevant stuff would be found over here. In its most recent variant, it consists of reading of vocab and text while the class is listening to music. The first session is in 2 parts. In the first part, the music is classical and the teacher reads the text slowly and solemnly with attention to the dynamics of the music. The students follow the text in their books. This is followed by several minutes of silence. And in the second part, they listen to the baroque music while the teacher reads the text in normal speaking voice. So there are 2 variants. One is music and the other is teacher's vocal expression. In the first part, he is a bit lower in tone, but in the second part, he is speaking normally. So this is a contradiction compared with this one, the only variable. No. So the answer to question number 31 is false. Okay, let's move to the next question. Prior to the suggested periodic class, students are made aware that language experience will be demanding. Prior to the suggested periodic classes, okay, students are made aware. So now the things are before suggested periodic class, students are made aware that language experience will be demanding. Will it be true or not? Was it true? Okay, let's move. Normally these such questions are in the descending order. For example, before, it is just the word that we read over there in the question statement. The students have been carefully prepared for the language learning experience. Through meeting with the staff and satisfied students, they develop the expectations that learning will be easy and pleasant and that they will successfully learn. It means learn several hundred words of the foreign language during the class. So it means that in the question what is being claimed, that before this students are made aware the language skills will be demanding. No, they are not finding, there is no any demand found over here, but they are they will be easy and pleasant, and they will successfully learn it. So there is no demand over this prior to suggested class. So the answer to this question, it means, is also false. 32 question answer is false. Let's move to question number 33. In the follow-up class, okay, now the key word is follow-up class. The teaching activities are similar to those used in the conventional classes. Okay, so first of all, the key word is follow-up class, then comparison of teaching activities, okay, whether they are conventional or otherwise. Let's move to the next passage, where the follow-up class, okay, this is about the follow-up class. So some hours after the two-part session, there is a follow-up class at which the students are stimulated to recall the material presented. Once again, the approach is indirect, and the students don't focus their attention on their trying to remember the vocab, but focus on using the language to communicate through games or improvised dramatization. Such methods are not unusual in language teaching. Look at, such methods are not unusual in teaching. So could we compare it with this one? The teaching activities are similar to those used in conventional. It means it's the same. Okay, so in this context, the activities used at present were the same that were used in past. So we can say the answer is true. All right, let's move to the question number 34. As an indirect benefit, students notice improvements in their memory. As an indirect benefit, first of all, students notice improvements in their memory. So it's about improvement in the memory and as an indirect benefit. Is there any kind of information found over here? Let's move a bit ahead. Okay. So what is distinctive in the suggestive method is that they are devoted entirely to assisting recall. Recall means you're just learning or memorizing something. The learning of the material is assumed to be to assist the students to apply what have learned paraconsciously, and in doing so it make easy accessible to the conscious. So another difference from the conventional teaching is the evidence that students can regularly learn this amount of new words of a foreign language during a suggestive session, as well as grammar and idiom. So from this we can find that as an indirect benefit, students notice improvements in their memory. This has not been such kind of discussion is not found over here. So the answer to the question number 34 is not given. Let's move to the next one. Teachers say they prefer suggestive to traditional approaches to language teaching. Particularly, why teacher prefer suggestive method of teaching to the traditional approaches of, especially for teaching language. Okay. So we can find whether such kind of discussion is there or otherwise. Okay. Preference of teachers. Okay, let's find it out. Okay. There is no information related to teachers' preference to traditional approaches to language teaching. There is no concept found in this paragraph. Okay, what if we just look at this one? While Suggestopedia has gained some notoriety through success in teaching of modern languages, while teachers are able to emulate and speculate the results of the Lozano and his associates. Okay, so it's about getting fame. Few teachers are able to emulate, but not the all. And whatever he is claiming this, teachers say they prefer. It's not about all the teachers. A preference is just a very traditional approaches to language. So this is not given to. And let's finally move towards students in Suggestopedia class retain more new vocabulary than those in ordinary class. If it is true, yeah, it kind of discussion was there. Okay, let's move to the, where could we find such kind of stuff here? It is related to students in student class retain more new vocabulary. So it's about retaining vocabulary. We just discussed. All right, it's retaining vocabulary. It was just, yeah. Look at another difference from conventional teaching is the evidence that students can regularly learn 1,000 new words of a foreign language during Suggestopedic session, as well as grammar and idiom. So the answer to the question number 36 is true. Okay, so
hope so you have enjoyed this video. For more videos please subscribe my YouTube channel Free Ielts Essential. Like, share and comment videos on Ielts. Also visit my website www.freeieltsessential.com. For any query please write an email on freeielts.freeielts@gmail.com. Keep on watching Mr. English videos on Ielts.